This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday to talk about Bitcoin, crypto, and everything in between. So if you guys are ready for the show, you're ready for the Zest, you're ready for the education, make sure you guys smash like, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on in the crypto universe. Also, make sure you guys are checking out our lovely sponsors, Cake Wallet, eToro. Get $10 on them when you sign up. Link is in the live chat and then the description, as well as Market Cipher. Make sure you use that link and code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at checkout. Oh my gosh, Jake, thank you for the mic check. Baby, it's a mic check. I appreciate it. Rose and Ruins, good morning. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Good morning on YouTube. Everyone, please say good morning to me so I can say good morning to you. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 viewers on the show. So let's pamp it up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, who we have out here? Nature Nick, using a fake voice. What do you mean? Am I an AI bot? Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. All right, we got Nismo out here. Jason Hamilton, have a good one, man. Mike Volmer, all set. Eric, nice to see you. Eric, a.k.a. Bulldog. And then there's other Eric, but he's oval. We don't call him that. Alexandra G, my girl, is in the chat. Nice to see you. Ray K and her are chatting it up. Nismo is just chilling. Dan R, shout out to you. Andy S, buenos dias to you. He said it's time for espresso. Get after it. Sip your coffee, guys. Sip your coffee. We got Mello in the chat, too. Nice to see you, Mello. Tom Allen, always good to see you. Who else? Carl Elder said, GM, first-time viewer, came over from Piano Matty B. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the show. It's great to see you, my friends. Shout out to Piano Matty B, too. We're going to get a sound for him on this board. I'm determined to get that sound. He needs to make sure it's perfect, and I credit him for that. And also, I'm Duke's biggest fan, and that's Piano Matty B, son. He's absolutely awesome. Manny, good morning. Dandy Ranty, good morning to you. Patrick, I'm getting... Oh, okay. All right. Got you, Patrick. John Legend, good morning. Lazarus, good morning. AC Hook, nice to see you. Chris B, Alex O Crypto from the Otter Gang. We got Crimson. Chris B says everything is on sale. I agree with that. I agree with that. Wick, nice to see you. We need wifey out here. I know she hit the gym, so good for her. Dave PKM, John Foster, good morning. Shout out to Emma Foster. It's Smokey in here with Smokey Dan. Who else? Silver Turkey, Dr. Arlie, XRP, A11Y, nice to see you. Who else is in here? Misko, Boop, boop. I think I got everyone. Crypto Farmer, I said hello to. Pirate, good morning. Joe Harvey, good morning. Who else? Who else? Doge Bull. Hi, Doge Bull. It's Automatic Beats, too. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. The one who was. Dakota Alt Account, good morning. Who else? I'm missing people. I'm looking at another screen. I have two different chats that are showing right now. I think I got everyone. John Crypto, good morning. Chris B, yes, I saw your comment before. All right, I think we're good. I think we're getting there. KM, I said hello to. Nick Roberts, good morning. All right, I think I did like some coverage here. I did some coverage. And if I missed you, make sure you yell at me and I'll know. I'll know. John Crypto Enthusiast said, morning, rocket emoji, Doge went to the moon. Absolutely. Yes, Doge is literally on its way to the moon. Then we got the Doge 1 mission, so that's going to be great. And shout out to Eric, a.k.a. Bullduck, in the chat. He said GM to me, but that's because he's flexing his 14th month-long membership. That is beautiful. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. I appreciate all my members. The membershippery in here is always strong. And if you guys are members, make sure you show off that Gary emoji. Give a little bit of a sheesh to Eric for being here for 14 months. That's so long. Me one, it's nice to see you. Dexter Bags, nice to see you. Kenny, nice to see you. He's like, hello, daughter. Nice to see you, Kenny. All right. Nice to see everybody. Thank you again to Eric. Shout out to Eric. He does so much, and I appreciate him more than he knows. So guys, again, smash these likes, share the stream out with friends, check out our sponsors, all that good stuff, because we're going to get into the news, and I have a lot of it. So we're just going to get into it. We're going to get into the nitty gritties. Bitcoin is dipping this morning. We're around 38.6. Yes, 38.6. And listen, this is a dip for peanuts. If you guys are worried about this dip, boy, do you have a lot of emotions we need to work out, man. I've seen under 5K Bitcoin, seen the ride to 20, ride down, ride back up past 20. Everyone said, you're crazy at 7K, went past 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, came back down to 15, back up to 20. No, it's still going to 8K Bitcoin. Nope, went to 30.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Aw.
You're welcome.
Be happy, always smile.
Thanks, Joe Harvey. I am happy as I've seen the swings and cycles of this beautiful market, and surviving all of it is really important. And having that mental stability of being like, okay, bullish, bearish case scenario, this is what we're doing. Especially because we have people like Gary Gensler, Liz Warren, and even congresswomen like Maxine Waters that are questioning people like Meta and their ongoing crypto efforts, since we know that, again, Facebook rebranded to Meta. Everybody knows this. But they still have a lot of patents and copyrights for future cryptocurrency endeavors, as do the banks. We have a bunch of banks from last bull market that had, like, even MasterCard was one of the bigger ones that have a lot of metaverse copyrights, trademarks, and they're preparing for digital advertising. So why is she questioning Meta when she should be questioning the traditional financial system yet again? Questions. Let's jump in. Meta, again, formerly known as Facebook, continued efforts in the digital asset industry as they are being called out by Maxine Waters in a letter by the Congresswoman. She sent this to CEO Mark Zuckerberg and COO Javier, and she's concerned that Meta's ongoing efforts to expand its footprint into the crypto industry, as it currently has 5 trademark applications with the USPTO. Quote, I write to express my concerns regarding Meta filing status of 5 trademark applications related to various digital asset services and blockchain tech with the USPTO. And with the letter, it said, with its initial filings on March 18th, 2022, Meta's application submissions as of January 22nd appear to represent a continued intention to expand the company's involvement in the digital asset ecosystem. Points out 5 patents that Meta has, including social media networking, dating services, trading, and validating of cryptocurrencies, among others. She said that the letter pointed out, despite these being active, Meta told the Financial Services Committee on October 12th that they have no digital assets related works going on at the company. So despite them being prepared, they're saying, at least to Maxine Waters, that they got nothing going on. Do we believe them? Not really, because we know once the bull market pops off, all of a sudden Meta and the social media companies are going to say, hey, we've been working on this for a while. Here are our new crypto services, as they did last bull market. We know that there was a big push on Instagram for an NFT marketplace, even X that recently removed their NFT PFP support. So this is all what happens in the market. Bull market, every single person, including Meta, let's get after it. Let's crypto our hearts out. And then while things are a little bit damp, things are a little bit, not too busy, we're not working on anything. Don't worry about it until they are. This, to me, again, is theater, trying to fund crypto. Oh my gosh, Maxine Waters coming after Meta. Meta says I'm not doing anything. Classic. We're going to move on to Gary Gensler. We're going to move on to the SEC. Because there's so many countless things that they have done wrong in this world, the SEC, whether that's regulation by enforcement, whether that's the lack of their own security. And this is why I like to say the theater is packed. These are all paid actors. Maxine Waters, Gary Gensler, Liz Warren, Janet Yellen, they're all paid actors. And they know what they're doing. And it's honestly really silly that they don't even abide by their own rules, which is having multi-factor authentication on your social media accounts, on any account really that has to do with finances or your identity, period, which social media ties into identity nowadays. we saw a lot of things go on with the Bitcoin ETF that were really unreasonable. The SEC X account was compromised, and within minutes they got it back, which was a little bit suspect. And then on top of that, the same day of the ETF approval, they added it to their website, the SEC, but then removed it. So no one's really talking about that either. Everyone's focused on the SEC X account, which again, yes, we do need answers to every single thing that happened there, considering that if this was another company, especially imagine if it was a crypto company, gosh forbid, make an announcement like that, they would have gotten slammed on site for market manipulation. And do you guys believe this was market manipulation? Let me know. 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no. Let me know. Here's the most recent statement yesterday that was put out on the SEC website by, of course, them talking about what happened to their account. It's kind of a joke. It's like, why do we even talk about these things? We see here, January 22nd, we are providing the following statement on the January 9th unauthorized access and activity, the, quote, incident on the SEC GovX account. And I love how they're like, it's the incident. SEC staff are continuing to coordinate with several law enforcement and federal oversight entities. They say 2 days after the incident, in consultation with the SEC's telecom carrier, the SEC determined that an unauthorized party obtained control of the SEC cell number associated with the account and in an apparent SIM swap attack. They're saying this is a technique used to transfer a person's phone number to another device without authorization, allowing that party to begin sending voice and SMS messages and communications with the number itself. They said once in control of the phone number, the unauthorized party reset the password for SEC Gov, and among other things, law enforcement is currently investigating how that party got to the carrier to change the SIM swap and have the phone number, everything, give full access to this person, and how the party knew which phone number was associated with the account. They say while MFA or 2FA, multi-factor authentication, has previously been enabled on the SEC GovX account, it was disabled by X support at the staff's request in July due to issues accessing the account. Once access was reestablished, the MFA remains completely disabled until staff re-enabled it after the account was compromised on January 9th. They're saying MFA is currently enabled for all SEC social media accounts that offer it. This is ridiculous. This is the United States government, one of the supposed most powerful governments in the world, just told us that they are lazy and completely incompetent. They had problems in July accessing the SEC account. So they took off and went to X and said, please remove 2FA. They removed it. They reestablished their account and then just let it sit. Isn't that weird that they just totally let it disable for months without doing anything about it? And that they had a phone number that was SIM swap? This is a government phone number. You're saying that there aren't more precautions before someone can switch to another phone and SIM swap you? They're just in time, a few months ahead of the Bitcoin ETF, where they knew there was going to be huge announcements made? Can you say that maybe this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say it's all theater? Where there was a storyline. This was a storyline. Oh no, the SEC had trouble with their X account. They just let it free flow. Months later, when they knew there was a big announcement that has yet to come out with the Bitcoin ETF, all of a sudden there's a hack because the 2FA was never re-enabled. And they know that this could potentially impact the market if someone got a hold of this account and did bad things with such account, regardless of the Bitcoin ETF. Laziness, incompetence, and it just shows us how weak we really are and how susceptible we are to complete and utter manipulation. Because that's all it is. That's all this is manipulation, lying, and all that good stuff. It reminds me of something Gary Gensler actually said.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Thank you for the membership-y, Mr. Yi. Make sure if you guys are accepting those, you are putting those rocket emojis. Give me a Gary, actually. Give me a Gary and give me a Liz, because we're about to talk about Liz. We're about to talk about Liz Warren. Put that Liz in the chat. Put that Gary in the chat. The membership-y needs to fly. The membership-y needs to fly. Now, let's talk about what's current. Let's talk about Liz Warren. And this is probably the third or fourth time in the matter of a few months where Elizabeth Warren has gotten community noted on X. This is insane. Where Liz Warren gets to openly lie without any sort of repercussion. So she said that crypto people shouldn't lobby. Yet she lobbied with literally the American Bankers Association to back her digital asset anti-money laundering bill, which, again, she wants to stop KYC, make sure that you have no unhosted wallets, which eventually means that she wants you to not have anything that's self-custodied, whether that's the cash in your physical wallet or cryptocurrency in your own wallet. She wants to make sure that there is no peer-to-peer transactions, which we know is physically impossible. She can't do that. It's a delusion. She has also some other entities like Better Market that she's associated with that put out that crypto, this Bitcoin ETF, is a historic mistake by the SEC. Meanwhile, what's more of a mistake? How they're talking about Bitcoin being for criminals, or how much criminal activity actually happens in the traditional financial system that they're trying to promote. Another association, the USGAO, the Government Accountability Office, put out a report which led to Liz Warren retweeting and yet another community note. They put out a tweet. Economic sanctions allow the U.S. to pressure foreign entities that work against our interests, but digital assets, such as cryptocurrencies, can be used to evade those sanctions efforts. Today's blog post looks at the federal response to this issue. Liz Warren retweets, "Pump that membership re. Give me Liz and give me Gary's." Thank you. She said, a new USGAO report confirms that rogue nations are using crypto to dodge transactions and sanctions to undermine national security. She said it's time for crypto to follow the same anti-money laundering rules as everyone else. I've got a bill to make it happen. Community Notes even said the U.S. Treasury Department's own February 2022 National Money Laundering Risk Assessment reports states that fiat is the preferred currency for financial crimes. Here's the report itself. It's 79 pages. Go check it out. The U.S. dollar is predominantly the preferred choice for illicit financing. We know that by just looking at the banks themselves and how much they've been fined. Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan, we're looking at you. Bank of America, we're looking at you. Where all they say is that crypto's for illicit activity. Oh my gosh, but what have they been accused of? And what have they been dismissed of once they paid a nice little fine and everybody just went to look the other way? These people are criminals and they don't care about you. They care about their own pockets and their illicit financing and their illicit activities that they want to keep up while we're all suffering. If you guys want to take a look at this blog post, it really doesn't even make sense. They said the effectiveness of economic sanctions at risk from digital asset growth. And this sounds a little bit like, hold on, sounds a little bit like
China.
Where this is a full-on economy that they could not control. China, the U.S., nobody. Within this,
potato flu.
within this, They said, what can be done about the challenges digital assets pose to U.S. sanctions? They said digital assets have characteristics that make them attractive to those looking to avoid sanctions. For example, they enable users to rapidly transfer value across borders and provide a level of anonymity. However, they also have limitations. For instance, federal agencies and private sector actors may be able to trace transactions and those making them public on blockchain. So let me try to comprehend what they do not like about cryptocurrency. They're saying that crypto gives you the ability to rapidly send money from one person to another, no matter where they are in the world. To that, I say is a positive. To their next point, that they say this anonymity that blockchain provides has some limitations because federal agencies could trace transactions and put them together because of how public the blockchain is, and that every single transaction that occurs is out there for everybody to see. To that, I say is another positive. So how could they say that cryptocurrency is so bad when all they pointed out is how good it is? Rapidly send payments. It's actually cheaper, which they didn't include, and that it's all public. So that way, if someone is doing something bad and we know of it, we could easily prove it. Amazing work. To that, I say thank you for promoting cryptocurrency. In this, they also brought up Binance, which you go back to Binance. What kind of money was being spent? Who was spending the money? We never saw blockchain receipts, and Binance has KYC, so they never listed names either. To that, I say it's a lie. It's all something that's part of the theater to make you feel that crypto is for criminals and that Binance is bad and all these people are out to get you, when it's quite the opposite, when the people that are trying to warn you are actually the ones out to get you. Cash is 4% of it being used for illicit activity versus crypto's less than 1%. And we see how big of a difference those numbers are when you really break them down. We also know that people that are coming after crypto, like Liz Warren, making $200K a year, has over a $70 million net worth. I wonder how that happened. Senator Robert Menendez, who was questioning Jamie Dimon about cryptocurrency and all that, why is he not behind bars when he literally is in trouble for bribery, gold, mortgage payments, cash, all given to Senator Robert Menendez to do gosh knows what with, and also give our sensitive information to the Egyptian government? So I would like to know what they think of their own illicit activity and what they're doing to stop it on their end if they're so concerned about cryptocurrency. The number is so minuscule. And why we find all these things out is because of the transparency. We don't really get to know anything that these people spend their money on because they hide it within themselves. How, even the SEC X-Hack, how can you hold the most powerful people accountable if they're the most powerful people? That's why we have to restructure the SEC. We have to wipe the slate clean and restructure mostly our whole government and the world's government. Even the people with our government are going to support people like the World Economic Forum that want to take over your whole life. And they are saying crypto is bad. Let's watch your carbon footprint whenever you eat a steak. Yet they're flying in each one of them single on a private freaking plane. So what's their carbon footprint? What kind of parties did they have in Davos? What kind of illicit finance happened using fiat currency in Davos? Why don't we have those questions answered? Why don't we investigate them? I don't know. Maybe we're just crazy. Maybe we're just crazy.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
My hot take for the day. Speaking of hot take, let's have a hot sip of coffee. Crazy, man. I get frustrated over this. Why so angry? Because I get frustrated, Naren, that these people try to tell us what to do with our lives. Oh, you can't have a big carbon footprint. Oh, no, you can't go take a trip with your family, but I could go on my private jet and fly across the world and go to another private island next week and do gosh knows what. Like, it's not fair. It's not cool. And I think it's taking away from your 3 inalienable rights, which is life, liberty, property, which America likes to gloss over the last part and say pursuit of happiness. Everybody in this world deserves to be happy. But we also need to own something. It's not this whole mission, own nothing and be happy. That's not going to work. We already see people. I look at social media. I listen to people. People on TikTok. People on YouTube. People on X. It doesn't matter where you're looking. People are struggling. And they're working gosh knows how many hours a week just to barely get by as a single individual. People are barely surviving. The wages are staying the same. Prices are going up. Money keeps getting printed. And when do we get a say in any of it? We never do. This system is not for us. It was not created for us. It's created for the people that want to stay in control. The same families, the same government entities, the same people that are just born to go and pursue their same thing their family did, which is politics. We have to break this generational rule, this generational wheel of just letting people take advantage of us every single day. Opt out of a system where we have no control and opt into one where we have a choice. We have a choice to buy Bitcoin. We have a choice to exchange our US dollars or whatever currency you have for a currency that has a finite supply of 21 million. That does have a halving schedule every 4 years to reduce the amount of Bitcoin being put in circulation. This is why we chose Bitcoin. The transparency of the blockchain, where now we understand where money goes, how it's being used. We don't get to see that within TradFi. Not at all. Not at all. They don't want transparency because they don't want us to dig up their dirt. That's what it really comes down to. Speaking of control, speaking of power, there's nothing else they want to do, and this includes Liz Warren, which is promote the use of central bank digital currencies. However, we know crypto is going to play a huge role in the next presidential election. It already did with a lot of candidates that have unfortunately dropped out. That includes Ron DeSantis, Vivek Ramaswamy, and a few others. We still have RFK that's in the race, and now Donald Trump seems to be singing a little bit of a zesty tune. Still, he has not brought up Bitcoin, which he needs to bring up. He has not brought up the 3 and going on 4 collections that he has put on Polygon and is going on to Bitcoin ordinals. Trump said a little bit something zesty last night concerning CBDCs, which he already promised he would ban once he becomes president, or if he becomes president, I should say. Here's him doubling down on it.
And this I do for Vivek, because he's very big into it. I happen to agree with him, but he said, could you mention this? I will never. He said, I love Vivek. I love him too now. I didn't love him when he was running, but I like him now. It's amazing the way you can like somebody when you win, right? But Vivek is great. He's really great. But he wanted this, and I'll give him full credit for it. It's very important, actually. I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency. And this I do.
Never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency. Vivek also retweeted and said, I respect Trump and give him full credit for being a strong leader who is willing to listen to the right ideas, which is true. Also, if you guys want to go support this, I am trying to get Vivek on the show. I commented on it. So if you guys want to go engage and help get his attention with me, because I can't find a way to contact this man, please engage with that comment I made. I want to get him on the show where he feels like America is going and all that good stuff. Nonetheless, we need people that are thinking about central bank digital currencies. We need people that are mentioning Bitcoin, because at the end of the day, we already had digital dollar pilots that included the New York Federal Reserve, Project Hamilton, which is in collaboration with the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, and MIT. We also have the San Francisco Fed that was looking for people. Multiple other pilot programs and such, and looking into, we could say that they've done. We also know that Jerome Powell has hinted about wholesale CBDCs and retail CBDCs, but at the end of the day, they want to do all of this without congressional ruling. They don't want anybody having a say. And again, most of these are unelected bureaucrats that shouldn't have a freaking say or word in what we do with our money or our lives. We need a president that's going to say what Donald Trump said, because if you don't ban CBDCs and you don't endorse Bitcoin, you are anti-America. That's what it comes down to. Life, liberty, and property. We cannot be watched by these people. And that's why we have the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act from Tom Emmer that's going to directly prevent a Federal Reserve from issuing a digital currency directly to individuals, or a central bank at that, because it's going to be used as a CCP-style surveillance tool. And why, as America, if we're really democratic, if we're all about capitalism and freedom, why would we use the same technology as a communist country that is actively having a closed circuit and not letting anybody do anything? The digital yuan, look into the digital yuan. It's very, very scary. Very scary. Speaking of scary, I'm scared of this man. Oh, God. It's Jim. Hi, I'm Jim Cramer. Mad Money on there. He is obsessed. This is a man that seems like he got just broken up with his girlfriend. His girlfriend was like, yo, man, I'm not vibing with you anymore. You're not treating me right. I'm going to go and find somebody else. And she did. She went out into the world and she's doing her own thing. And now he's mad. He's upset that she's independent. He's upset that she's, she might have her ups and downs, but it's without him and without his support. Jim Cramer, again, obsessed with Bitcoin the last few days, but then the last 24 hours, here's what he's tweeted. Unlikely that Bitcoin finds its footing. He then said Bitcoin equals tough own. He then said, now that Bitcoin's down about 20% from its high, I expect a strong stand to be made, but it won't hold because not enough money is coming in. New theme, number go down. If you inverse Cramer, you might think this is bullish. At the end of the day, we still have Bitcoin that is a little bit rocky, even as we have a little bit of news on the exchange front. We know Jim Cramer, oh my gosh, Jim Cramer loved SBF. SBF was his bestie. He loved this man. He said SBF was the next big dude. He was going to help us all. He was going to lead us all into digital currencies with love and poise. Gary Gensler certainly agreed. FTX sold about $1 billion worth of GBTC and explaining much of the outflows according to sources. Again, sources. I hate that. Hate that. Investors have sold more than $2 billion worth of GBTC since it was converted to an ETF, and a large chunk was FTX dumping 22 million shares. While we see that there are new funds issued by BlackRock and Fidelity, they have seen inflows, we have seen billions being pulled out of GBTC. They say that FTX accounted for much of that when they sold their 22 million shares that were close to being worth $1 billion. All I see is FTX constantly staking this, selling this, doing that. But when do we ever see them return money to the people? I haven't seen a one thing. And I haven't seen any sort of ground on which they are like, okay, this is from this person and this is for sure. I'm over the sources. I want names, I want numbers, and I want receipts. Because all I hear is talk but no walk. I see nothing going on. I see only people saying, we're doing this to move forward with the FTX bankruptcy. Get people their money back. Let's talk about that first. And I don't care what happens next. The IRS certainly doesn't care because they're trying to get a few billion before anybody touches anything. How classy. How classy. Speaking of exchanges, we got Mt. Gox. If you guys are a part of that, look into what's happening now. Apparently, they're confirming creditors of Bitcoin addresses for repayment. We've already seen some repayments go out via PayPal in a foreign currency, which was really odd. We can look into what's happening now if you guys have any money from Mt. Gox. The trustee of hacked cryptocurrency exchange Mt. Gox is inching towards Bitcoin repayments as it reportedly reached out to creditors to confirm their identity and the existence of their account. Numerous Mt. Gox creditors reported receiving emails from Mt. Gox about the completion of ID verification for crypto exchange accounts that are set to be used to repay their Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. One such emails said that the crypto exchange mentioned their users' rehab claim and confirmed the owners of the accounts with the trustee. And they said the exchange is now accepted and will push the user subscription to the agency to receive payments for Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. They said you may not be able to receive it if your account is disabled or frozen in the future, which this already gives me vibes that they could just freeze it, do whatever they want, and that's pretty much it. However, we see that it's been a long ride since Mt. Gox was founded in 2010. Then around 2014 is when they had their security breach, and they lost more than 850,000 Bitcoin, which is a stupid amount of Bitcoin. Will people get their money back? I sure hope so. But you could see how long this all has been dragged out for, a nice 10 years. So if you guys are aware of self-custody, and if you don't do it yet, I highly suggest you should. Please take your crypto off of the exchange. Please take self-custody. It's okay if you know that maybe you'll sell whatever crypto you have in the future. That's fine. But if the exchange shuts down today, if the bank shut down today and you say, oh my gosh, I had so much money there, I need that back, please take self-custody. Understand that you could store your money yourself. You don't have to have anybody hold your hand, and you can always send it back to the exchange. That's the best part about crypto. You are in control, and you get to decide what you do, not let somebody else decide for you. I want to go into the market recap. First, I want to talk about the ETFs a little bit, because as the ETFs are getting spicy here, we also see in Europe that there's some fee wars that we saw similar to what happened in the US, also happening in Europe. They call the ETF in Europe an ETN, an exchange traded note, and they're a little bit different over there. But Invesco and WisdomTree are cutting their rates here. Before the approval on January 10th, all 11 applicants updated their S1s to lower their ETF fees. This was in the US, right? And we also see two leading asset managers, Invesco and WisdomTree, slash fees on their ETPs by more than 60%, which is insane. They're ETNs, like I said, rather than funds, and an ETN investor own debt security, whereas ETF shareholders own a piece of the fund's underlying assets. The reason for the cut down in fees attributed to the increased competition and availability of multiple ETFs in the US. We always talk about how there's always impacts with the US, and it kind of trickles down to the rest of the world. So while the ETFs come out here, there is a rush for the ETPs over in Europe to kind of light a fire under there so more people could jump in and have a reason to invest in those, in contrast to the ETF. And even people are saying, oh, if you buy the ETF, it's cheaper than if you bought Bitcoin. I'd rather have Bitcoin than even go near these ETFs because I don't trust any of these people. TikTok just asked me to review this live. This is a first. Oh, TikTok's trying to get spicy on me, huh? Daniel, nice to see you. He said, God bless America. Awesome. Steven, where do you store your crypto? I recommend a wallet. So you could download Cake Wallet. It's open source. It's beautiful. So Cake Wallet, I recommend. And then you can look in just cold storage and things like that. But there's two different types of wallets. And if you want to learn about that, go on my YouTube channel. And there's a video, hot versus cold wallets. And if you have any more questions, then let me know. How about a vault? Morty, that sounds great, dude. That sounds great. Nice to see everybody in the chat. I want to talk about the market. We're going to go into the market recaps now. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. I'm just taking a look at the chat. Rich, I forgive you. I forgive you. What's up, M2, Meninja, Alex, Misko, Naren, all set. Coffee Talking Tech, nice to see you. Jacobin, great energy, thank you. Moon Boot, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Roland, glad I can participate in the chat. Perks of having a babysitter. Aww. Hope the kiddos are doing well today. Hope they're doing well. Much love to the kids. Zon Kang, S-Dog, everyone, Dubai Money. It's nice to see you. Let's go into the market recap, man. Oh, hi, Lux Shampoo. Hello, Luxy. All right. Shout out to Drifter for subscribing to the channel. Here we go. So we got some things that are going. Even FTT is pumping because of all this news. People are speculating on this FTX, selling the $1 billion worth of GBTC, all that stuff. We're going to go into Bitcoin, the actual BTCs. Having a rough few days, man. A rough few days. $38,927, down 1.5%. VWAP not looking pretty. Momentum pulled down after that red dot printed. Money flow. Also, that RSI kind of in the gutter, man, inching near that oversold region. And actually, if we go by oversold, I would actually be pretty zested out. I would love to see, I would love to see oversold Bitcoin. That would be insane. I just wonder what would happen. I just really would wonder what would happen. I think it would be pretty interesting to see how it reacts, especially because, well, this is the most kind of a dip we've seen with Bitcoin RSI since over here in early September. So I would be looking at these levels, and especially we were oversold in August. And let's see what was going on in August. We were oversold in August over here. So in August was pretty interesting because we were kind of consolidating mostly between 27.1, 30K, 30.5. And once that really happened, I'm very interested. What particular date? The 18th. Okay. Let's look at the 18th.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, let me take a look at that. Give me a second. But yeah, like, look, when we were completely oversold, we were like stuck here. Then we had a little pimp, a little bit more sideways, but eventually led to an uptrend. So I'm pretty interested to see what happens there. Let me see what this is. Oh, that's cute. Aww. What a rude looking arrow. I'm dead. I am dead. But listen, here we go. Current levels, we failed to find support at this 41.4. Kind of closed around this 39.6 and still dipping from there. So again, the next level that we are looking at here is to find support at 37.6. 37.6 doesn't look too bad. I'm not scared of her. I'm never scared of her. The thing is, if we find support at 37.5, that would be ideal, because if we break below this, especially with confidence, I'm nervous about going towards this 200-day SMA that's sitting at 33.5. And that would be the dip of the dip. But honestly, it would wipe out a lot of people that have paper hands and are kind of just like lacking on their conviction in Bitcoin. So I wouldn't be too upset about it. Also, it gives people a chance to buy the dip, which I wish I could buy all the dips. Let's talk about Ethereum. So we did visit that 2340 that we were talking about after really rejecting and not being able to handle 2613. Closed just below it yesterday at 2310, and now we're inching towards our 2120 level. Now, listen, man, I wanted to find a better support here. We went through it with confidence, which pushed us to that 2340. But again, we always found ourselves testing this level a few times after. I want to test it again, 2120, especially because I'm seeing red dot pulling that momentum down pretty sharply, VWAP sharply down, RSI getting pretty wrecked. Looking at that money flow, it's not looking too snazzy. Even we're heading towards that oversold region here on ETH as well. So I'm very interested to see what happens then. We were overbought here. We're near oversold here. So if we maybe hit that 2120, hit the oversold region, I don't know. I would like to see an incoming uptrend possibly happen then. Possibly. It's all about the probabilities, my friends. Always about the probabilities. Let's rock on and go to Litecoin because it's the right coin and it's testing critical levels. $64.55, down 4.1%. Imagine if it was 4.2. Oh, guys, I am just losing my noodle. Look at how cheap the Litecoin is. Look at how cheap it is. Give me a Litecoin emoji. I want all the Litecoins. I want all the Litecoins. I love Litecoin because Litecoin's the right coin. Love Litecoin. All right. Looking here, man. RSI curving in the wrong way. Look at this curvature. Wrong type of curvature. Going downwards with that money flow. Red dot pulling that momentum down. That VWAP is down. No. No.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you for the 100 emoji, Ninja. Shout out to you. Here's my problem, man. We were at neutral. We were like, can we push bullish? And we didn't. But we also have seen this level with the RSI here beginning of January. And when we saw that, we were kind of tiffing with the same level, which is $62 and around 77 cents, which we almost tapped ever so slightly earlier today. Guys, I don't know. I don't mind. Again, like Bitcoin, like ETH, hit that over freaking sold. Get after that oversold. Relieve us. Relieve us. Get all these paper hands out of here. Flush them out. And let's get down to the nitty gritties. Let's pamp it. I'm ready. I am ready. That's it. That is it. Curvatures. We're all about the curvatures. Look at that curvature. We need curvatures in the other way. We like the upwards curvature. Looks pretty similar. I got to get that Jason Casper meme where he has like the booty meme on his charts. Anyway, listen, guys, looking for that $62. Maybe tap it. Listen, man, I'm not scared. It's also extremely nap time for Litecoin. People are definitely sleeping on it. And if you zoom out, we have another level that we're watching for. So we go below $62, which again is scary. Don't want it to happen. But if it does, we're looking towards this level right here from June of 2022, where we're at like $43. Slide over. Could it dip down? I don't know. Could it not? Who knows? I'm not here to have a crystal ball. No one knows what's going to happen next. I'm just watching at levels that are pretty important to me, and we're approaching one of them. So keep a watch out. And then bullishly, you guys know I want to tap that 200-day SMA at $72.38, then eventually go to $74.50. You guys know the vibe. You guys know the freaking vibe. We love curvatures. We love the curvatures. Let's look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin, woof woof, is at 7 cents, guys. I don't like this. But you know what? All these people that were like, oh my gosh, Dogecoin hit 10 cents. I didn't get it at 7 cent Dogecoin. Then now's your time, boy. Now's your freaking time. Which, of course, it could dip lower. There's no one saying that. However, if you guys went in doubt, zoom out. People wanted this opportunity, just like people were begging, please give me under 40K Bitcoin. I'll buy it all. They're not buying right now because they're little... Who? Maybe you guys should guess what I was saying there. Maybe you guys should guess my bleep. Anyway, we're down 4.15%. We got that red dot just freshly printing on the momentum. Spike down with that VWAP. Money flow looking great. And a spike in the wrong way for the RSI. You're seeing that it was nicely and confidently above that neutral zone, then went below it with that same confidence, which scares me. However, no fear in my heart, only zest, which is why let's go for that oversold. I'm saying, oh my God, I don't know why I keep doing that. Same thing for all of them. Hit that oversold. Give me the zest. Give me that price action. I'm here for all of it. This is all about psychology, guys. This is like this whole chart, red, green, it's all emotion. And you see how volatile people's emotions are. We hit that 9.5 cents over the weekend. We were like, woohoo! And we shortly retraced down to that 9 cents. Broke below that 8.5. Also went below and closed at 8 cents yesterday, and now we're below that 8 cents.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Ooh.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh,
Up, down, doesn't matter. I'll never stop sending crypto love to my favoritist gal in the world. Heart, heart, heart. 0.25000000 LTC.
I love my Litecoins. Thank you. I just don't like this, Mr. Anon. I just don't enjoy below 8 cents, especially because we're inching towards this 200-day SMA. No!
No!
So, yeah, I'm looking at this next, 0.07373, and I was mentioning this a few days back, and we were like, oh, no, I hope we don't get there. But it seems like we are approaching it. I would like the buyers to defend the level, pick up the volume, defend 8 cents, but it's tentative. We break below the 200-day SMA. You guys know about my 6.5 cents. That was a critical level, and I told you guys it was a magic number back in the day, just like just over 5.5 cents, 0.058 just about. So... critical levels. We'll see what happens from here. If you guys have any chart requests, please send them over, and I will make sure that I could accomplish them for you. Who we have in here? Dave Digital. Baby, it's a sound check. I'm gonna check my mic. Why don't you check yours too? How many likes do we have? 118?
Oh my God. Bruh. Let's
get 125 at least. Can we do that right now? Can we do that? Lazarus wants Caspa. We got H bar. Okay. Let's get that. All of a sudden, the Clam enters the chat. Yo, hi, Clam. Clam, where have you been? Nick, nice to see you. Steven, hello. Kenyo, thank you for the roses. Say hi to Sophia. Hope she's feeling better. Steven, Crouching, nice to see you. Welcome, 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 everyone. All right. I'm going to check my mic. Why don't you check yours, too? Baby, it's a sound check. Okay, let me see. Let's go to Caspa, since that was the first one I saw. All right, 9.5 cents, just under that, 0.094. 999. Down 3.23%. Low volume, bro. Low volume. Still the same levels, though. We're inching towards that level I've been telling y'all about, which is 9 cents. We failed to find support or have any sort of zest here at 11.5. So I'm still looking at 9 cents, dude. Especially because yesterday we were talking about these wick lows at like around 9.5 cents. We're like, are we going to keep that going? And we just didn't. So because we closed and we were like not feeling great about it, that gives me reason to feel like 9 cents is a level to watch, establish a support. If we break below 9 cents, I am looking to establish another support at 8 cents. So same levels are coming into play that we've been talking about for a while. And still, the RSIs don't look good. Momentum doesn't look good. None of this looks good. Can it easily turn around? Absolutely. Absolutely. But for right now, I'm seeing bearish RSI approaching that oversold region. And I'm okay going there because, again, Caspa, dude, this thing was a monster, a beast, an absolute beast. Went from just lingering to just pumping. So watch out, man. Watch out.
Thank you. You're welcome.
XAI for Dave before he roundhouse kicks me in the face.
That's pretty violent. Sure, that's pretty violent. Okay. Dave, I thought we were nice, Dave. But yeah, still same stuff in play. Ideally, you want to hold at 9.5 cents, but otherwise look for 9, and then below that 8, and then bullish, like, again, I want that 11.5 cents back. Let's look at H-bar, because that was also one of the first ones I saw. H-bar, critical levels, same stuff, 0.069 cents. Oh, woo-woo. Down 3%. We had a red dot that was just printed yesterday, bringing us down. A lot of Christmas tree action going on here, a lot of Christmas tree action, which gives me volatile vibes. Bringing that momentum down even further. Lowest momentum that we've seen since October 12th.
M2. You're welcome.
Delightful live stream. Heart. Hugging face. 0.200000000 LTC.
You're beautiful, M2. Thank you so much. I appreciate you to the fullest extent. Fullest. Thank you so much. But yeah, listen, curvature in the wrong way, going downwards for the money flow, confident down in the VWAP, and look at this RSI. But listen, go oversold H-bar. Show us what you got. We were overbought here towards the end of December. And towards the end of December, we started getting spicy and testing this almost 10 cents, 0.098. Was a rejection point, major rejection point, February 2023. Same here in May of 2022, just about. Same thing happened again, and that's why I told you guys, be cautious about this level by 10 cents, because it could mean a little bit of damage. We did not hold 8.5. Certainly did not hold about almost 7, just over 7.25. So yeah, now we're falling below this 0.069. I'm looking at the next level below it is 6 cents. That's where we had kind of a nice support before moving up to this 0.069 where we're at now. So yeah, that's where I'm looking at next. 6 cents and not rejecting this 200-day SMA if we do get there. Hopefully it doesn't hit the 6 cents. It hits the 200-day SMA and bounces up. But yeah, that's what I got. Let me look at my list, because now we're getting crazy out here. We're getting crazy out here with the chartery. Hold on, I got a sound for that. I got a sound for the chartery. Ready?
Bing bong.
I did it!
Bing bong.
If you guys know who that's from, then comment in the chat. Give me an emoji to represent the community. Let's go to Cardano, man. Let's go to the Cardanzo. All right. Cardano.
Bing bong.
We got a red dot where we're at 47 cents trying to hold it, down 1.69%, just past it, 1.72%. Red dot. VWAP down. Money flow inching towards that zero line, guys. Things can get freaking messy. Things can get messy. Also, that RSI, man, far apart, indicating volatility, severely bearish, maybe going towards oversold. I want it all. Give me the red. Give it all. Listen, man. 45 cents is what I'm looking out for. It seems like buyers are defending it. However, we just blew through 40 cents, 45, all the way up to the 64. Now, again, it was very hype. I understand it, man. I understand the zest. I understand the hype feeling you've had.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you for the 100 emoji, my friend. But yeah, I'm looking to defend this 45 cents if possible on the Cardanzos. Otherwise, then maybe find support at 40, or otherwise find a nicer confident support at 37 cents and not touch that 200-day SMA. That's a possibility. That's something that I'd be interested in. But finding support here is ideal at 45 cents, and then bullishly we want to return to that 64. That's really what I got.
Bing bong.
All right, what's next? Baby, it's a sound check. All right, so algo. Do I have algo over here? I don't need your money. Just pay me in algo. I don't need your money. Okay. So we're looking at Algorand. That's 15 cents, just over 15 and a half. Pretty interesting what's going on. We're down 3.29%. Give me a Gary Gensler, because also Algorand is his favorite cryptocurrency. So please drop an algo, some algo love by giving me a Gary Gensler in the chat. So, let's see. We got momentum, not looking too great. Christmas tree action, bringing us a final red dot that's been printed, giving us momentum that we really haven't seen since here in June. And June was a little bit scary for the Algorands because especially we had this big dip that brought us down to just over 9 cents. But we eventually kind of almost double bottomed here before taking off, finding a little bit of support at 15 cents, blasting off to 23, coming back down low. Listen, what goes up must come down. We had a little bit of a slip and slide action in the past, as you guys could see my amazing artistry that has taken place on the charts. But we did not have a nice support here at 20 cents. We talked about that. And we were looking at maybe returning to this 15, and now we're here. So I would like to defend 15 cents. Otherwise, bearishly break below that 200-day SMA, which is scary. I'm at 13 cents and going back to 9. But that's like worst case scenario. Neutral scenario is closing at 15 cents, and bullish scenario is going back to 20.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Bada bing, bada bong.
Bada bing, bada bong?
Bing bong.
That's beautiful, Meninja. Thank you for the $2. You're so funny. I think I need like multiple soundboards because I have so many sounds and so many pages. I'm like, boop, 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 boop. I need like 5 more soundboards. Thanks. +1 for the slip and slides. Thank you. Listen, my art. I'm not an artist. I'll tell you that. But when it hits the charts, and that's when the artistry comes out. I'm telling you. We did the algos. We did the H bars. We did the Cardanzos. All right, let's do the XVG. The XVG. Easy as 1, 2, 3. My crypto takes care of me. ABC. 1, 2, 3. It's XVG. Hold on. Hold the flow. I don't understand. I don't understand. Are you kidding me? All right. Well, forgive me, friends. Forgive me. I'm a bad host because I don't know. I had this chart and now it has disappeared. So I'm going to have to redo it. Give me a moment. Very interesting price action. I will say though, I'm a little scared about this chart. I'm a little scared. I mean, it has some history, which is good. Like, you know, I see on Bitfinex, we have history since 2018. And we had a big run up, and it's just like kind of lingering now. Let's see. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay. Got you. So this is some of the lowest levels that we've seen here. Like, we've been kind of chopping at this 0.003 cents for a long time, pretty much since June of 2022. And then even before that, we saw these levels in like March of 2020. So it seems like Verge cannot get that fire it needs. It had this huge pump in June all the way from 0.001 cents all the way up here with the wick high of 0.009 cents. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It wanted a penny, but it couldn't do it. Now, 3.71% in the red today, 0.003 at the moment. Seems like this red dot is just not doing us the right way. VWAP is down. Money flow is going to enter that red, it seems like. And also, that RSI does not look great. Looking towards that oversold region, maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. We're trying to keep support here at this 0.003 cents, but it seems like we're peaking below it today, which brings me to where we were chopping up at 0.0018. So that's the bear scenario I'm looking at. Neutral is staying here. Bullish is going to test that 200-day SMA again and maybe go and find support at 0.004, which has been somewhere where we've been testing and rejecting pretty much since we went below it August 15th. So that's what I'm looking at. Verge just needs some volume, man. It has no volume. Like, look at, like, the only time it has volume is when they pump it and then it dumps right after and then chops up. So we need more volume there and more dedicated people that are coming out for us on the Verge. 4 more likes for 150. Is this true? Oh, that's gorgeous. That is... Verge ran out of emissions, base block rewards. Miners now only get transaction fees and have all dropped off the network because there's only one transaction every 2 hours. Oh my gosh, wrecked. Rich, I'm thinking you're a really good host. Oh, thank you. Hi, Joey420. Nice to see you. Hello, Rudy Poo. Nice to see you. E-Rock, nice to see you. Higher Power, nice to see you as well. Seth Lewis. Yeah, Seth, I know Twitch tries to block my stream. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I just don't understand, man. Crypto KJ, nice to see you, KJ. Welcome, KJ. Real fiancés donate algo to Randy. That's when they're feeling bullish on Gary. Oh, hello, Nick from Market Cipher. Love Nick. Shout out to Nick. Little rain of love for Nick. Nick hits the gym. Nick gets after it, and I'm proud of Nick. He's doing his thing, and we had like a really deep conversation, and I appreciate him, and I appreciate what we talked about, but I made moves shortly after. So shout out to Nick, shout out to Market Cipher, and shout out to their channel that is in the Discord for you guys to check out as well to educate yourself and be a part of Market Cipher and the beautiful community, especially because, come on, man, like they have like beautiful bucket hats. They have beautiful bucket hats. Look at their bucket hat. Look at this. Yeah, bucket hats from Market Cipher, yeah. David Bryan, you got to get you a crypto name. What do you mean? What do you mean a crypto name? Tell me more, David. Tell me more, David. Kim Jong's, that's not good. No, let's remove that. Nick Cipher, follow me. I teach people to scalp. Yes, follow Nick. Give him love. Give Nick all the love. Oh, speaking of love, you guys got to give us a little bit of love later today because I will be live again at 1 p.m. Beautiful show we have planned today with the one and only Douglas Hype. Shout out to Doug Hype. I'm going to be going live again at 1 p.m. Eastern, so literally 2 hours, 10 minutes. Beautiful time to go live. And we're going to talk about what's going to bring the hype back to crypto in 2024, even though we know there's already hype in crypto. But, you know, the YouTube algo wants some mystery, so we give it some mystery. You guys will be automatically redirected there after this stream ends. But we're going to have a Zype time. Hype, Zest equals Zype. And you guys must be there for it. How much do I need to super chat to get a PG and ticker on stream? $1 million Pigeon Oval said. You guys are funny.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
How much do I need to super chat to get a PGN ticker on stream?
That's more than the whole market cap. You guys are horrible. You guys are horrible. But yeah, follow Nick, follow Doug, and be there at 1 p.m. Eastern for the show. It's going to be a really great show. Do we have 150 likes yet? Is that a thing? Or do we need to like pump it up or something? Pump it up. Gotta pump it up. We have 153. So does that mean we gotta get 175? Hold on. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Listen, guys, I'm very much here for the Zype. I'm here for the hype. I'm here for the zest. Golden! Shout out to Golden for the 10 memberships. We love membership in the chat! Oh my gosh, get after it! Guys, if you guys aren't members yet, rain it now. Give us a wow. Give us a sheesh. Give us a rain. Give us a rain emoji. Give us a rain emoji. Oh, I put too many emojis. It's not letting me send it when you go all emoji. Craig said, damn it, I never win a membership. Aww. That's the same thing with Emma. Are you on PC? Did you click accept? Delta Chi, whoa, I nearly missed the live stream. Well, Delta Chi, I'm here for you. I'm saying hello to you, Delta Chi. But yeah, I guess, because even, listen, when we get more members, I add more emojis, and we love emojis in the chat. Is Emma Foster here? Did someone say Emma Foster? I love Emma Foster. Oh, yeah, she got a membership. Yeah, she's probably in school, the little child, Emma Foster, but she's amazing. Shout out to her. Wow, yay. Golden, I did cover your question, though. You have to enable being able to accept them, yes. And also, thank you to Golden for also alerting my chat about imposters on Discord. I have a bunch of imposters on Discord in every single platform, so make sure you guys watch out for that. Craig has a branded account. He's not eligible for memberships. For real? Is that true? Oh, Mark Dutch in the chat. Mark, I didn't even see you in here. Thank you for the membership. I didn't even get to say hello to you yet, Mark Dutch. I want to say good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Guys, pump up for the membership. You got to pump it up. Yeah. So, Dubai Money, how do you reply to someone's comment directly? Haven't figured that out. Asking for me, LOL. So if you want to, like, let's say you're answering Emma. All you have to do if you're online is just at Emma. If you're like, oh, hi, at. And then once you put it in the at and start typing the name, it should pop up for you to click. If you're on your phone, then I believe if you just type out the name, like if you just say, hi, Emma, with just typing it out, it should just tag them. So I believe that's how it should work, even if you're on mobile. Hope that helps. But yay, we're raining memberships. Hallelujah, we're raining memberships. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. I love that. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you. At Emma, it works. Yes, it does. Tag everyone. Do at Emma. Oh, hi, Rud Putz. Rud Putz. Let's all at Emma in the chat. Give me an at Emma. At Emma. Yeah, let's just Emma. Who's Emma? Yo, Emma's working on her license too. I'm proud of her. She's finally getting it done. I'm about to get my real person license soon, and I'm waiting for that to come into the mail, so I'm very excited. Going to be officially a real person soon. But yeah, I'm so excited. This is like a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be in crypto, especially because everyone's trying to FUD us right now. Gary Gensler, Liz Warren, oh, you all hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes. We hate crypto because it's so transparent and it tells us everything that's going on, and we don't really want people to know what's going on because then they'll find out how corrupt we really are, and then we'll end up being held accountable for something that we never really thought we'd be held accountable for, and people will know things that we don't want them to know. Oh, gosh. Crypto KJ, member for 3 months. He said, who is that Bing Bong? Family Guy dry cleaner.
Bing bong.
That is Frankie Candles. Shout out to Frankie Candles. Please follow Frankie Candles. I'm working on adding some classic sounds from some people that I watch because I feel like it's a way to give them love and use their sounds for humor. So I added Frankie. I'm working on another one from Piano Matty B. And maybe we'll start acquiring a few others. But yeah. Guys, it's super cold in New York. It's not as cold as it was but it's like 38 degrees now, so it's not like half bad. But I'm a little bit cold. Like, my hands are a little bit toasty. And I'm also just, you know, happy about going to the gym and stuff. I hope you guys are going to the gym. I hope you guys are going outside. I hope you guys are like exercising, because I feel so good. And that's also why you brought up Nick going to the gym before. Shout out to Nick from Market Cipher, because when you get after it, you feel so good. You know what I mean? Shout out to Joel in the chat, member for 5 months. He said, love you. Much love to you too. Much love to you too. I'm so excited for all you members. I love memberships. I love everything about it. Frank Bitcoin said, good morning. Good morning, my friend. David G, GM Internet back. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Beautiful. Oh, it's Thirsty Aztec. Oh, okay. Got it. Hi. Why is your name out there? You must have changed something in your YouTube settings. Thirsty Aztec. You must have changed something. But shout out to you anyway.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
I'll miss the Doug stream, but just wanted to say hype for Zype.
What?
Love you guys. I got into cornucopias because of the Zype space. Been alpha testing it.
Whoa. You're going to miss the Zype? It's going to be hard for you. But thank you for the super chat. But yeah, we're going to get after it at 1 o'clock. So again, remember to tune in, hang out, subscribe, share this out with friends so more people could tune in. Shout out to Memory Man. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Cluck, cluck to you, my friend. Cluck, cluck, meow, as Emma says. But yeah, we're going to go live with Doug in just a little bit. So I'm going to make sure I could have some time for that. I have a few things I have to do in between. And then we're going to obviously pump iron today. Pump iron. Pump the markets. Pump iron. But everyone, keep calm. Hoggle on. You're amazing. Joel, Thirsty Aztec, said he has a trip to booked for Cabo. That is amazing. I wish I could go to Cabo with you, my friend. Roland, I'm leaving you. I'm not leaving you all day. See, look at Kaiser with his membership emoji. I'm want to leave New York City. Dave even said a hashtag GTFO NYC out here.
Thank you.
But I'll be back at 1, like 2 hours.
It makes me so happy to see the younger people like you so aware of the corruption in our government and financial systems. There is hope.
This is your first ever super chat, and this is the lovely words that you chose to put in it. Rain of love. Rain of freaking love. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate your super chat, your first super chat to my each person. Oh, beautiful. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your kind words. Yeah, that's why I do this, because I really want people to see the corruption and understand what's going on, because a lot of people do not understand what's going on. And I'm trying to break it down in a way that people understand, and how kind of I see things and how I feel like it should be expressed. So yeah, I'm very excited to go live at 1 o'clock. Thank you again for the super chat. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all the love that you guys give me. It's unreal. And we're just going to be back. We're going to get after it, get after the day, take a sip of coffee, eat some lunch, eat a chip or two, be back at 1 o'clock. Get a slice of cake, because Doug loves cake. Be there for the cake, the hype, the Zype, all of it. Have a great day. Make sure, if you haven't yet, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on in this crypto world, so more people understand the latest news and have that zest and that love in their life. I'll see you at 1 o'clock. Set your reminders. Link is in the live chat. You'll be redirected there automatically. Check out our sponsors. Much love to every single one of you guys. And I do hope I could go to Texas one day. Where should I go live? Comment down below after this ends. Have an amazing day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.
Hucksters.
I can't even believe that you're still
scam artists, Ponzi schemes,